kind of uncomfortable. They're dropping racial slurs left and right there.
So, why didn't you come?
Where have you been for the past 2 months?
We did come. One night early. That was our mistake.
You fed me. Kind of flip. Nah, he's a good guy.
Ma'am, this is gonna get a little messy.
The fuck?
That jail cell must be extremely sturdy if werewolves can't break out. Yeah.
What have you done to Max?
I think it's very good.
Shut up.
You can't just...
Shut up! This is an interrogation. I ask, you answer. Name.
All right, let's be compliant here.
Laura Kearney.
Who are you traveling with? And what is your relationship?
Max Brinley, he's my boyfriend.
Where were you headed last night?
To Hackett's Quarry summer camp. You already know this. What have you done with Max?
No. I ask, you answer. That's how this works.
We're gonna be compliant.
Fine. What do you want to know?
Oh. Well. Why were you going to Hackett's Quarry last night?
Max and I are camp counselors.
Oh, bullshit. Counselors aren't due until today.
I told you, we drove up and got there early. We figured we'd just go to camp.
Why didn't you go to the motel like I told you?
Because we were like way closer to the camp and we're broke.
Hmm.
Guess that sheriff's badge doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't believe in the law.
Excuse me?
We didn't do anything. You locked us up. Explain that to me.
Lady, I don't think you have any idea what kind of shit you just stepped into. There is shit, and then there's shit.
Please.
Well, I'm willing to believe you.
Trying
It's
to
just that
intimidate me
I have no reason
and
to
tell
believe
me
you.
What the fuck is going on? Is Max alive? I feel like I'm going crazy. What?
Don't lash out against a cop that you know that you have no real proof is a dirty cop, unfortunately.
Let's go. Hey. Hey, you asshole! Want to tell us what the fuck's going on?
Max!
I know you hear me!
Something like that. Nope.
Fuck.
Yeah, basically.
Max,
No,
are you okay?
Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of all mixed up, but more or less intact, I think. Laura,
Yeah?
why am I naked?
What?
I mean, after we got attacked, the next thing I know, I'm waking up in a jail cell, and you're gone, and now you're back again, and I'm super naked, and there's blood and stuff everywhere. I mean, what the fuck happened?
Yeah, so our host was very keen on getting me to confess, but I honestly couldn't tell you what I was meant to be owning up to.
Jesus. What he used to try to get you to talk? The pincher, the blade? Three-hole punch?
No, he wasn't torturing me.
Who does this guy think he is?
Sheriff of North Kill, apparently.
North Kill?
Yeah. Max,
What?
did you even look at the map? Hackett's Quarry in North Kill, that's the town.
Oh.
And it gets better. I gotta look at his name badge and...
Get dressed.
What's he giving you?
Not gonna be the guest of honor at Fashion Week, I'll tell you that much.
Hey! Did I say you could talk to each other?
Sorry, sir, we'll be quiet.
We will?
Max?
Hey, what'd you do with my real girlfriend?
All right, buddy. Hands through the bars. Come on. Your turn. Let's go.
I'm not going anywhere. We can talk right here.
Let's go.
Come on.
Hey, hey!
Crazy stuff. It's funny.
Let's get the fuck off!
Come on. Move. Good boy. Hey! Stop struggling.
Max, calm down. You're only making it worse.
Laura. What the hell did you do to her?
Shut up.
Okay. Okay. Think, Laura, think. There's gotta be something in here you can use. While the town of North Kill lay there sleeping, the hag in the woods started weeping. As the bodies decay, the wolves hunt their prey, and the sheriff continues his creeping. What's this? Not a chance. I need some sort of lever. That could work. Oh, yeah, this ought to do it. Yes.
It doesn't matter what they have to say.
Watch it, man. I bruise easily.
Give me a break.
Hey, the second we get out of here, you're toast, motherfucker.
Sure. Second you get out.
Wait, well, answer your questions. You just can't lock us up in here with no goddamn explanation and expect us to be all butter and cupcakes, okay? Just work with us here.
You have nothing to bargain with.
Come on. Come on! Hey, you can't just leave us in here!
Hey! Come back!
I wouldn't really be sure how to respond to that, to be honest.
Fuck! Son of a binky bonky.
Are you okay?
It's just a foot. It'll heal.
I meant the interrogation.
Oh. Yeah. Can't break old Max. Many have tried, many have failed.
I'm being serious, Max.
He just asked a lot of questions. A lot of weirdly specific questions about us and where we were going and why and how I was feeling this morning, and I don't know. Nothing I said made him seem any less annoyed.
He asked how you were feeling?
Yeah. Why, he didn't ask you?
No?
Huh. Rude.
Oh, hey, did you get a look at his name badge?
You mean it's not really Detective Dick Whippet?
It's Hackett. Sheriff Hackett. You think he's related to Chris Hackett?
Oh my god, like the Chris Hackett?
Yeah.
Who's the Chris Hackett?
As in camp leader Mr. Hackett of Hackett's Quarry, remember?
I hate her.
Man,
Yeah, starting to
last
feel-
night feels like a lifetime ago. The fuck does that mean, though? You know?
Nah.
Where we set up?
Weird. But it shows off who you are.
Maybe it's some kind of crazy camp counselor
I
kidnapping ring.
That's...
really strong,
mean-
I guess. Must be.
what?
Do I care?
Well, I guess Sheriff Hackett's not exactly acting like a typical kidnapper, but he's not acting like a typical cop either.
Well, how do you know how kidnappers act?
I'm just trying to get us out of here, and I can't get us out of here until I have some clue of why the fuck we're in here.
I don't know. What if we can't make sense of it?
What? Well, you have to.
Sometimes things just don't make sense. What then? We're just stuck in a backwater jail cell for the rest of our lives?
This isn't forever, Max. You can't just hold us here forever.
You didn't seem too convinced of that.
You gotta stay positive. You can't think like that.
Why not? Might as well just accept it, right?
No, fuck that. Think about the rest of the summer, Max. And school? I mean, I've been dreaming about becoming a vet since I was 5 years old. I'm not gonna let this fleabag fuckface stop me. We're gonna get out of here. I'm gonna study to be a vet, and you're gonna,
What? I'm gonna what?
I saw the letter, Max.
What are you talking about?
The rejection letter for college. I found it in your bag.
You were poking around in my stuff?
I can't believe you didn't tell me.
I was embarrassed.
Your grades were good, and you wrote a great essay?
Yeah, apparently not good enough.
Fuck! You've been making plans, Max. What the fuck?
I don't know. What do you want me to say?
I'm sorry, Max. This
That
really
sucks.
Hey, it's not the worst thing to happen this summer. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have kept it from you.
You know you can talk to me about anything, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Okay, let's just focus on getting out of here for now.
Great. Sign me up.
We need to go over it from the beginning.
Like from when we left home?
Like from when we ran into the cop.
So after we ran into the... whatever we ran into?
Yeah. Actually, yeah, that's when shit started getting weird.
The dude acted super weird when we said we almost hit an animal. You remember that? It was like he already knew or something.
Yeah. Yeah, that was really sketchy.
What if he's not even a real cop?
Well, he's gotta be dirty, but... I mean, I think he's a real cop. We're in a police station.
I mean, yeah, but there's like... nobody else around.
Yeah, that is concerning.
Especially the whole Hackett thing. Let's just go with the idea that they're both in on it.
Okay.
So we're supposed to meet Chris Hackett at the camp, and instead, there's nobody there, and we get attacked by something, and then the cop shows up.
That part's all fuzzy for me. Like, I remember the steps and a smell like wet fur and a dog collar with the name Ian on it.
Ian?
Ian.
It's not a gold one.
I don't think it was a dog that attacked us. Whatever it was big. Like, person-sized big.
Yeah, it really did a number on you. Like, I'm surprised you're not more messed up. Like I vividly remember the thing's teeth ripping into you.
What is messed up about that is, Laura, I don't have a scratch on me.
What?
Hey, okay, so weird question. Do you remember before we got lost?
You got lost?
Well, yeah, but before that, I was all like, whoa, look at the moon. It's so big, so cool to see a full moon in the middle of the woods. And you were all like, yeah, no shit, Max, it happens once a month.
Yeah, so?
Right, so, you know, full moon.
Yeah.
What if,
Okay. No. Stop.
I'm just saying, you know, maybe there's a slight chance it was a werewolf.
Are you out of your...
Goddamn mind? Werewolves? Seriously? What the fuck? What's so funny?
I said literally the exact same thing.
Okay. Do you got anything better? I mean, like, zombies? Aliens? Time-hopping Draculas?
Ryan, right?
Yeah?
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, let her finish, man. Would it really be so crazy? With all the shit that we've been seeing with Nick? With the thing on the roof? Okay, it would really start to explain a lot of stuff.
Dylan.
I'm just trying to keep an open mind, okay? This is like your ghost stories. How is this so different from your ghost stories?
Those are just campfire stories. Like, there has to be a rational explanation for everything, for all of this.
That's not who's gonna.
There's more to all this than you think. Just let me finish, and you can decide for yourself if you believe me or not. I don't care. But I think you should hear all of it.
But that's creepy. I don't think anyone's gonna miss the universe of Turbo Nazis. But here's the thing. I don't
The
care.
next few weeks were long. The cop kept us
Yeah,
fed
basically, if you
and
do
let us take
trees,
showers, but aside from that, we barely saw him. Max and
Why?
we talked a lot. As much as we could about what happened that night. It was like trading conspiracy theories. We talked about the cop, the camp, the accident, the woods, the thing in the basement, what happened to Max. We just kept going over it all again and again, and nothing was making sense. All we knew is that we needed to get out of there. I can't take this anymore.
It's not that bad. They're probably in the same crap at camp.
No, I can't take being in here anymore.
Oh. Yeah, well, that part's pretty tough.
We've got to do something. We've got to get out of here. We need a plan.
We keep saying that, but it's been weeks, so, you know, let me know if you have one.
That's really not very helpful, Max.
You are forgetting something.
What?
Just the ETBT tiny detail that I may or may not be a fucking werewolf, Laura.
Keep it down.
Laura,
What can we
you
do,
realize
man?
that you
We run
heard
off
something
into the sunset only to be
strange
stopped
that night,
when
right? No, you
I
don't.
turn into
I'm
a
sorry.
nasty
That was
ass
really
monster and kill you
like.
and eat
Here's
you,
the thing.
And then I run off alone into the sunset with little bits of you stuck in my teeth.
Okay, stop. Just one problem at a time. All right, we don't even know if that's
why
what's
is this
really
here?
going on, and we won't until we get the hell out of here.
Okay. Well, it seems to me that we only have two real options. we can play nice and try to get this guy on our side,
What, so he'll let us go?
or we try to catch him off guard and make our escape.
What if we get on his good side?
Okay, so let's say we get on his good side. What then? French and mimosas.
Characters
every
not doing
Sunday
a
till he sees
thing
the error
I
of
think
his
they should have
ways?
done is not
Yeah, I was
inherently
being
a flaw
rhetorical.
with any piece of media.
The dude doesn't
And
have a good
arguments
side
tend
to
to
get
only
on him. He
get
don't even
more
talk to us
ridiculous
half
when
the
people start
time.
using their own assumptions
I don't know. I
as
think we can
arguments.
crack him.
Laura, I think he's just biding his time until he can figure out a way to get rid of us.
Like here, I just assumed that Laura should have heard that
Permanently.
Max was a werewolf already. That's stupid.
I think we should try. I mean, if he was gonna kill us, we'd be dead by now.
So what's
True.
he waiting for?
Look, we just... If this doesn't work, we try to escape. Deal?
Yeah. Deal. So, all right, how are we supposed to get this guy to like us if he won't even talk to us?
I don't know. I mean, he's gotta have a weak spot, like something we can use. It's not like we don't have time to figure it out.
Yeah. Okay.
Sure. I almost think that's a. You know, I could say that's a.
Hey,
And-
hey!
and-
T-Money!
Why?
Can I call you T-Money?
Yeah.
Why? You
Something wrong.
can call me Officer Hackett.
Hackett?
Oh,
Like as in
God.
Hackett's Quarry?
What's it to you?
well, that,
Just interested is all. Feel like we hardly know you.
Well, let's keep it that way, okay?
Oh, come on, T-Money, lighten up, man. No reason we can't be buds, right?
I can think of 7.
I really don't know.
Really? 7?
Failure to comply, trespassing, dangerous driving, breaking and entering, resisting arrest, endangering local wildlife. And you keep calling me names.
Yeah, but aside from all that,
Okay.
look. There's no reason why we can't change things. Why does it all have to be so ugly all the time?
Oh. I see what you're doing. Well, it's not gonna work. You think we're just gonna be besties.
So
and
I
I'm
actually
gonna let you
picked the
walk
other
right out of
option
here.
on another playthrough.
Not gonna happen.
And
Asshole!
Max!
yeah, it was the same exact circumstance. So
We know what's going on! We know Max is a werewolf! Full moon's in a few days, right? What then?
No, ma'am. You don't know the half of it. I said, take your fucking clothes off!
Fuck off!
Get back!
Max, what's going on? Get the fuck away from him!
Come here.
Get off of me!
Shut up. Have a seat. Quit squirming. Said you want to be a vet, right?
yeah.
Call us an internship.
Beyond that, I didn't butt into that.
Let me go!
You're not gonna believe it until you see it for yourself.
Just fucking ask next time then, dude. Jeez.
Yeah, Ted Raimi, I have to admit, you're coming off a bit too strongly here. There's really no reason you can't just be a little bit more reasonable about how you want to prove werewolves exist.
Just wrapping things up here. Down to 20. Over.
What's gonna happen?
Well, I'll tell you. It's not gonna be pretty. But don't worry. I'll be back at dawn.
You're really gonna leave me here?
You'll be fine. Just don't get too close.
Don't worry, Max. I'm here.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
Are you alright?
I don't know. I just don't feel so good.
What do you need? What can I do to help?
I was just hot. Are you hot?
Oh, I'm kind of stuck next to this big-ass pipe, so I'm not exactly cool.
Just stay back, okay? You shouldn't be this close.
There's not a lot I can do about that right now. Max? Max? Tell me what's going on. No. Fuck! So much for depth perception. Let's see what that bastard cop's hiding.
All right, let's go. I just want to say that this is the first real amount of game. Well, not real amount of gameplay, but Chapter 7 clocks in at close to an hour in length, and an hour in length on average, depending on how long it takes you to explore every nook and cranny of this section of the game.
Fuck. I'm gonna need to rest soon. Mama's boy. 56. That means he was born in...
And for a lot of people like me, this is why even when we like replaying the game, I really dislike replaying Chapter 7. It's an hour length in average because so much of this chapter is about expositing on what happened to Laura and Max. And because of that, it's also expositing on Travis's character. So it's very difficult to want to, like,
Whoever was wearing
sit
this
through
cap
most of the
didn't do
information you've already heard of, instead of making choices that drastically affect the outcome of your playthrough, like you can as soon as, say, Chapter 1 of the game, actually. Okay. Exit. Yeah, outside the prologue, you can actually begin making, like, choices that actually affect the game's outcome as soon as the first chapter, when you pick up the silver bracelet with Emma or not.
This must be what he used to knock me out.
and it just kind of goes on from there. So so by the time you get to chapter 7, you can have a drastically different type of game state on like even the second, fourth, or third or fourth playthroughs than you have on your first playthrough, depending on what you were doing. But you know, getting to 7, it's like the plots. Chapter 7 is basically a sequel to the prologue chapter, so very little of it gets to change, except it gets to dictate how your relationship with Travis will go in the endgame. So while that's important, it also means that by definition, everything else in the plot has to slow down to accommodate that. Especially if you probably waste your time exploring stuff, or you know, well, you don't waste time exploring. It's just that if you want to do this on if you're doing multiple playthroughs, playing multiple playthroughs, you want to get past this chapter fast. You have to memorize world. You have to basically memorize which clues you actually need in order to progress the plot are.
Travis?
Or I guess you can just straight up skip this part and go back to sleep if you really don't care to get any clues whatsoever. Now I think about it. No clues. Once you get all the trophies or all the clues and the tarot cards, you're pretty much free to play the game at your own pace because you no longer have anything to really hold you back.
Hello?
So maybe that's another thing. Like, if you want to skip this section, it does cut the chapter down, I guess. Maybe not by a whole lot, because I'm trying to optimize the speed. And if you're just going for
Not so
the
much a hint as a
collectibles,
slap in the face.
you're pretty much looking at maybe 5 minutes of gameplay, 5 to 7 minutes of gameplay.
Fuck yeah.
Weren't hikers at all, but ghost hunters who went in search of answers and fell victim to the mercy of the Hag of Hackett's Quarry, never to be seen again.
Like us. Except for the fell victim to the mercy of the blah 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 part.
We're more like, ghost investigators?
Spectre sleuths?
Sure.
Damn,
So, what happened next?
kind of cringe.
Well,
Sicko.
according to reports from the local paper,
Guy sounds like a
the
sick
North Kill
bastard.
Gazette, some hay bales caught fire during the opening night, and that spread pretty quickly. Before they knew it, the whole place was up in smoke, including the show's leading lady and her alleged baby.
Jump scare.
I have exhausted this and myself. I need to sleep.
And again, that's a signal to note you found every collectible worth recovering. So Go to sleep. Damn. It's a stupid wild animal. Fucking sleep. Sleep, you baby. Sleep. Fucker rat.
You want to tell me what happened?
I could ask you the same thing.
Why didn't you run?
I won't leave my boyfriend.
I won't leave Max.
This doesn't mean I trust you.
I don't care. I just want to help him.
Turn around, hands against the wall.
Seriously?
I am too tired to argue.
Me too. Happy?
Brew some coffee.
What's this?
An education. Watch. Nice job cleaning up. The eye. I mean.
It's harder than they make out in the textbooks. Especially when nobody's helping you.
You're the doctor.
Animal doctor. And no, I'm not. And I probably never will be. Stuck in here forever.
You know, just because you know doesn't mean you know. You know?
What?
I'm not. This isn't what it seems to be.
You're gonna have to be more specific.
You and Max are in just as much trouble as I am. My family, we didn't mean to hurt anybody. We're just trying to survive like everybody else. Do you understand?
Not really.
We're gonna end this thing once and for all.
We?
Yeah.
So, how is your family involved?
Tell us, Travis.
My family
Tell us all.
is down at the bottom of a well.
What?
Family is the most important thing in the world. But if your whole family, you know, like every last one of them decided to jump down the bottom of a well and they're all just hanging on the end of a rope, how can one person be expected to pull them all back out? You can't. So you pull on that rope and you're just going to fall right down to the bottom of the well with the rest of them. And what's the point of that?
Right, so you're the one at the top of the well with a rope? And...
Yes. I thought that was obvious.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I got it.
Just forget it. Let's see how smart you really are.
What is this?
Information.
Well, what does it mean?
Read it.
When full the moon above shines first, the beast internal shall outward burst. One by one leads lambs to slaughter. It stalks your breath, but shuns clear water. And should you yourself be cursed, armed with silver and the first, when moon is full before its wane, rend the beast that cursed you slain. No longer shall you face your blight, or fear the dread of full moon's light.
Yeah. Keep reading.
And if it's a bite with which you're faced, cleave limb from torso with great haste. Perchance you'll save your cursed soul before infection takes its toll.
Starting to get the picture.
All right.
It's
If you try to
not
take
a
the
lot
gun,
to
you will
go
pretty
on.
much destroy your social link with Travis
And-
right there.
Frankly, it's shit. Why did they have to make it rhyme?
I don't know. But it's all we have to go on.
Kill the werewolf that bit you and you'll be cured. It has to be silver, has to be full moon. Seems pretty straightforward to me.
If you can kill the werewolf, and that's a big if.
I just want to cure Max.
It's not as straightforward as you think.
So wait, if Max got me in the eye, doesn't that mean I'm infected now too?
No. Scratches don't do it. Only bites.
Are you sure about that?
Pretty sure.
So what's the plan?
All right, let's talk.
That's from hoping you'll come in.
Me.
Yeah. 'Cause your studies.
I haven't even started.
You're relying on the help of
You're
a
the best outside
teenager
guy.
who hasn't even remotely begun to
Then I think this
practice being a
Damn white
veterinarian.
wolf under the full moon so long I start to think it doesn't exist, you know? Maybe it doesn't matter, because maybe there's another way. Whatever you believe, there's gotta be some science. And you do science. Look. Take some time to think about all this. I'll be back in the morning. Seen enough?
Because, yeah, it doesn't matter. You see enough of it.
I don't think I'd believe a word he just said if I hadn't seen that.
I believe him.
You can't tell me you really trust that guy now.
I didn't say that. I said I believe him about the werewolf stuff, not the science bit. I don't know what he wants.
He's a dirty lying kidnapping cop, Laura. We should be careful of anything that fucker says.
Well, fuck him. He's had his chance to fix this. We're getting out of here and we're gonna fix it on our own.
Laura?
Yeah?
I saw what happened. What I did to your eye.
Yeah.
Is it bad?
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I'm so sorry.
It wasn't you. I know it wasn't you.
I know. But it was.
We're gonna fix you, Max. I promise. I promise.
Let me in there. I know they're in there. Who? The counselor didn't show up. How'd you find out? Bobby told me.
Said you scrapped an abandoned car. A while back, I worked out the rest.
Shit.
Why?
Why'd you think, Chris?
Jesus, Travis. You're still here? That's
All right.
fucked up.
Let's make sure we don't move.
What was that?
You shot me.
I'm telling Mom.
Thank your lucky stars it wasn't silver.
What's your plan? Can't keep him here forever.
I'm handling it.
Maybe if you'd done your job, they wouldn't have been at the camp that night. You ever think of that?
If I'd have done my job, you'd all be in prison. You ever think of that?
That was all Bobby and Caleb.
Or
You
those
know it.
hikers and that fucking journalist.
Damn it, Travis. What are we gonna do now?
Whatever happened to we're all in this together? Shh, man. Let's go to my office. We shouldn't talk here.
Max! Max!
What is it?
Travis was just in the hall talking, the cop,
So?
with Chris Hackett.
Was he here to let us out?
No. He's the werewolf, Max. Chris Hackett is the one that bit you down on the storm shelter.
Holy shit, that's... Who would have guessed?
Yeah, they
mean, I
would have
guess
no
thinking
idea
about it, I
whatsoever.
could've-
It's completely
And
understandable.
yet you didn't.
It all makes sense. That's why Chris's car was at the lodge that night. Travis was protecting him. That's why he followed us, and that's why he didn't kill the werewolf in the storm shelter, because it was his fucking brother. God, it's so obvious.
If Chris was the one that bit me, then...
Yeah,
Then you
that's our
need
cure.
to get rid of Chris. That's
how we
all you
fix
can do.
Jesus, Laura, are we thinking the same thing?
Tomorrow, we're getting out of here. I'm gonna get Travis's gun and kill Chris Hackett.
Hey! Hey! Help her! Laura needs help! Laura? Laura, are you okay?
God damn it.
Yeah, okay.
What the hell's going on?
Laura?
All right, in the neck you go.
Fuck.
I also like how this entire encounter perfectly sets out how
Started
Laura
thinking
went
you
for
were
the
really
character
sick.
she was in the prologue
Well, maybe I should
to be
consider
willing to
acting
kill
as
Kaylee
my
Hackett in the
I
current
wouldn't go
day.
that far.
We should go before he wakes
Yeah.
up.
Oh my god. Are his eyes blinking? Or is that just the effect of the god rays? Did you get all the tarot cards in here, Laura? Yeah, Max, I got
We
them.
need silver ammo.
Great.
He must have some around here.
What is it?
I thought I heard someone.
But the rest of this is, oh hey, you're a loser, aren't you?
I still can.
It's coming from behind that door.
No, it's like. So I wasn't gonna bump this thread.
There's nobody in here. What the fuck?
He makes them.
What is it?
Shotgun shells. He loads them with silver. That's where he was last month, hunting. Well, I guess I won't be needing this anymore.
Hey, I just realized something. We're free.
No, Max. We're not free until Chris Hackett is dead. And it doesn't look like we've got much time.
I know, you're right, but let's just take the win for now, huh?
We'll celebrate when it's over. We're going straight to Hackett's Quarry, and we're ending this. Tonight. And I made my way here, to camp. Left Max at the island. Seemed like the best place for him, surrounded by water and all. That's it. That's the story. And I'll jump in at the same time.
Wait. The island? Like our island? Like the one in the lake?
Yeah, why?
My dip.
Because Jacob...
My drip.
He went back there looking for Emma, and he hasn't come back yet. Neither of them has. Oh, shit.
Well, if they were there, they're not there now.
What's that supposed to mean?
Don't make me spell it out for you. I've just come back from there and there's one werewolf and no people.
Oh, fuck.
All I know is I have to do this. I have to kill Chris Hackett before it's too late. After you saw me at the pool, after I shot Chris, I went back to the island expecting Max to be back to normal. But
Power, influence.
Hello?
And we're about to see how Laura got infected herself, also from Max. And I mean, not just having her eye scratched out.
So the werewolf I killed can't have been Chris.
That wasn't a werewolf. It was Haley Hackett, Chris's daughter.
Whatever I shot, that was no girl. Unless, I guess, it turned back after I shot it when I went to the island.
Wait, so how come Max didn't kill you?
Show the bite. There's no way for you to hide the bite.
Got away. I need to end this. We don't have.
You'll
much
notice
time.
that Abby is keeping quiet about whether or not she was bitten and isn't even in the scene because her place in the game's over. Yeah, unfortunately at this point in the game, it's pretty clear that the favorite characters are Caitlin, Ryan, and Dylan, with Laura taking center stage as the protagonist. So everyone else has been strictly relegated to, oh hey, you played the game well enough to keep these characters alive. Which is fine. Supermassive games, that's fine. You need social characters to keep the plot going. And it's better than just ignoring the fact that the character can exist.
Let me go! Let me fucking go! Get your hands off me! Please let me go! Okay? I didn't mean for this to happen, please! Please! Oh my god, why aren't you answering me? Oh, is your money that you want? Cause my dad's got money. Like lots of it. I mean, not really, but you can get some, probably. Please, just let me go, please. I'm so sorry. Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's two, Bobby.
Hey! Hey! Hey, where you going? Hey! Hey! Oh, shit.
That's Nick, by the way. This is the end of chapter 7. Like I said, it's average at about an hour length. Online practice is like an hour and 10.
nosy little rat, aren't you? Poking your nose where it doesn't belong. Don't believe everything you hear. Anyway, here we are again. Let's see what you've brought me this time, shall we? The chariot. At the reins of a chariot, we would all feel safer. Taking control, relying on determination to make our choices. Valiant, but in some cases foolish. Many seek refuge in chariots, but perhaps in some cases they're not as safe as we think they are. Ah, the world. Often travelers' paths are direct, but sometimes it is not so simple. Sometimes they're intertwined with others. Compassion over anger. You'll need friends where you're going. It's not until we fall into the belly of the beast that we realize how perilous things can be. And the same question as always. Will you let me show you more? Chariot or world? Only one future can be seen. Choose.
The world can have different visions depending on who's in charge. We're gonna get the chariot this time. That was a pretty worthless
You'll
cutscene.
be seeing me a few more times.
Oh no, wait! I
before
think that's
the
opening the
night's
door
over.
to see if
I look
Werewolf
forward to
Emma's
that.
inside.
As long as you follow the right path, of course.
Mm-hmm.